What's going on my Uchihas and Uchikas, and welcome back to the channel, guys. Today it is Wednesday, so that means it's time to talk about the all new Boruto. Let's get it! Alright, episode 21, Sarada and Saskue. Man, what a fucking crazy ass episode. Okay, so it basically picks up with the last episode. I mean, it kind of rewrapped the previous episode where Sarada finds the picture of Saskue and Kirin and whatnot. It kind of dove into that for like the first 2 minutes, but we're not gonna really talk about that. And it kind of brushed up on, you know, her first meeting Saskue, and you know, Saskue saying, you know, are you one of them and whatnot. Okay, but that's not important. All right, that's not fucking important. All right, so it picks up basically so you know, so Sarada, she meets Saskue, and you know, as he goes to you know, like I guess kind of like wring her neck or whatever, because you know, he thought she was the enemy. You know, she finally, you know, said dad again and whatnot, and like he said, you know, you're Sarada and whatnot, and she's like, yeah, and whatnot. So yeah, that was pretty awkward for the boy Saskue. Anywhoosies, so basically Naruto and Naruto and Chocho, they basically, you know, arrived there kind of late and whatnot. You know, Sasuke's like, you know, Naruto, you know, what's going on? You're like, why'd you bring children? You know, you know, and basically, you know, again, we all know, you know, Sarada kind of stuck off and whatnot. But you know, Sarada, you know, she goes on like on this kind of like emotional rant, you know, saying, you know, that she found this picture, and you know, she has questions for him or whatnot. You know, who's this lady standing beside you? Is her mom her real mom and whatnot? You know, and as this is going on, Sakura finally came to, you know, she finally came out of her like, not really coma, but from her passing out, and you know, she's with Shizune, and basically, you know, she said, you know, basically Sarada's basically going off after Sasuke to ask him some questions, because you know, she found the photo, and now, you know, now she's wondering, you know, what's real and what's not, you know, like what's bullshit here, you know. So she's kind of discovering, she's trying to, you know, find out that from Sasuke, and you know, and Sakura actually, you know, said you know, something very interesting. She said she failed as a mother, and I'm like, like, no shit, you failed as a mother. Like, basically, like, you got the only picture of Sasuke from his worst time when he was with the, what was that gang called, Taka or whatever. You got the only picture of him. Like, you like, of course, I mean, and you told Sarada nothing of her father. I mean, yes, we all know Sasuke's done some fucked up shit, but you know, again, the past is in the past, and he's trying to redeem himself. You know, he's trying to be a better person. But again, like, it really struck a chord with me. Like, you know, like Sarada, I mean, Sakura's actually taking some responsibility and taking the blame on herself. And I'm like, you know, that's very grown up of her. So, I mean, I'm not really a huge Sakura fan, but for that brief moment, like, I had a tiny bit more respect for her. You know, for saying, you know, she failed as a mother, which we're like, yeah, like you failed like on day one, bro. Like, anyway, getting back to the episode, so it kind of switched back, you know, so you know, after Sakura, not Sakura, but I'm sorry to ask, after she asked all those questions to Saskue, basically he said the most savage answer that I ever heard Saskue give, like, because she also said, you know, why aren't you ever home with mom and whatnot, like, why are you traveling and this and that, you know, and again, you know, who's this girl, is my mom my real mom, and so on and so forth. And Saskue says the most savage answer. This man, and I quote, said, "It has nothing to do with you." That moment, that fucking moment, it was so savage that I didn't even know how to feel. It was like, damn, like, this guy is savage to like where it's not even cool anymore, like, it's just disrespectful. But anyway, you know, so you know, after, you know, not getting any of the answers that she wanted, you know, Sarada, you know, just kind of says, you know, forget it, and just kind of bolts out and whatnot. And after she's after, you know, she's out there crying and whatnot, you know, Chocho, like, she's looking at her from a distance, because you know, she's not good in this kind of situation. You know, she said, you know, I'm gonna go over there and try to talk to her. And then, you know, she looks at her bag, the chips, and saw that it was empty. And, you know, she kind of opens a new bag and starts eating heavily. And she says, you know, after I finish this one, then I'm going to go talk to her. I'm like, like, what the fuck, bro? Like, sit down and go consolidate your friend and whatnot. But, it was actually Naruto who actually came to her defense. Oh, I almost forgot. There was also a flashback because because I mean the real reason why Sasuke, sorry if I'm kind of jumping around, but the real reason why Sasuke again is traveling, because you know he said like there's a worse threat than Kaguya out there, and if there's any chance that this thing can come back and destroy the village, like he wants to make sure that shit doesn't happen. Which I'm thinking, damn, like Kaguya really must be put a number on Sasuke to make him abandon his family and search for a greater than she is, just for the sake of it not returning. Because I mean any other motherfucker, like they'll be like, I mean, yeah, they'll be concerned, but at the same time, like they might want to be with their family, but like no, like Sasuke's like, nah, fuck that. Like we have to make sure shit like that, what Kaguya did to them, we have to make sure that shit, we have to make sure our threat worse than that doesn't come back. And I'm like, damn, but like Kaguya really put a number on Sasuke. She affected Sasuke, I think, a little bit more than Naruto. I don't, I don't know how, but I guess because you know they never seen anything a power like Kaguya. But damn, I'm like, damn, but Kaguya put something on Sasuke, man. But he also said, you know, this was, you know, that journey that he was taking was also, you know, atonement, you know, for, you know, everything that he's done in the past. And Naruto's, you know, because Naruto was there with them, and you know, he said like no one's, you know, harbored, you know, any negativity against you. Like you don't have to torture yourself like this. Like spend time with your family. Like just chill, man. Like chill. But like Sasuke, he's too much of a savage for that. He's like, nah, I gotta do what I gotta do, and you gotta do what you gotta do. You know, you defend the village as Hokage, and I defend the village in my own way. And so, you know, they kind of part ways. But you know, jumping back into the present, so after Naruto, you know, kind of consolidated Sarada by saying, you know, her father is one of the best shinobis. I mean, like one of the fine shinobis around. There was also a moment where we meet this guy, well, the little kid Shin, who was trying to kidnap Sarada and Chocho. We saw them and his father, and this motherfucker revealed that he was actually in the fucking, he's actually trying to revive the Akatsuki. And I'm like, oh hell no, man, not this Akatsuki shit again. Like why won't this shit die? Like I don't know if there was a lost member of the Akatsuki or what, but this motherfucker is Akatsuki, so we all know that can't be good. So jumping back, so what was I about to say? So yeah, as Naruto was kind of like consolidating Sarada, like Sasuke like sensed something. I guess he can sense I guess like jutsu or whatever, because like his Sharingan automatically activated, and there was this transportation jutsu, and out of this transportation jutsu, Shin and his father like kind of dropped out and started attacking Naruto and Sarada, which Naruto kind of powered up into you know QB mode and you know to defend, you know, the oncoming attacks, because oh, and you also realize that Shin's father is actually named, guess who? Yeah, it's Shin. Shin is Shin's son, and Shin is Shin's father. Think about that shit, like like it's crazy. Like, so they both got the same name, and I don't know, but we're gonna find out a little bit later on why, you know, why they're kind of named the same. But it's actually because well, I'm not even gonna spoil anything. But yeah, so as Shin and Shin are attacking Naruto and Sarada, like Sasuke comes into the fight, and you know he's trying to go after Shin. Papa Shin, or I'm gonna call him Papa Shin and Kid Shin just to keep things kind of clear. So he goes after them, and so again, Papa Shin, like he has all these like weird Sharingans and shit all over his head and arm, like some Danzo shit. I think him and Danzo are like probably working well in the past. I think they kind of work together, because this motherfucker has Sharingans all over his eyes and shit. Like I don't know, like I guess they harbored that shit after Itachi killed all the Uchiha members. I guess he harbored all the remaining Sharingan and just like implanted them themselves. So after Sasuke and Shin and Papa Shin got into a battle, there was a moment which was really cool. Like Sasuke like went to stab him, and like he Papa Shin actually like grabbed the sword with his bare hands, like which was real crazy. I'm like, oh shit, like Papa Shin, like this motherfucker's hardcore. But there was actually a mark on his hand, and when Sasuke, you know, went down to check up on Sarada and you know, Naruto and whatnot, you know, they said, you know, everything's cool, you know, as long as Sarada's in, you know, this in that little Kurama like avatar thing, that the little Nine-Tails cloak thing that he always like summons around himself. You know, Naruto says, you know, she'll be okay as long as, you know, they're in there. Well, as long as she's in there, sorry. But so Naruto's like, I'll leave it to you, Sasuke. Go fuck him up and whatever. Like, go be a savage. Go hold down the city. But so as Sasuke goes to attack, Papa Shin, he activates his Mangekyo, and his I guess they all have the same thing. Like, I guess they all have the same kind of. He also can control weapons. And as he did this, as Sasuke went to as he's running with his sword, the sword actually went and stabbed Naruto. And which is fucking crazy. I'm like, oh shit, like this guy is seriously, like this guy is seriously fucking both of them. Because after Naruto got weakened, the QB cloak tried to like kind of faded out a little bit, and like this, and the swords that Papa Shin cast down earlier, like that penetrated that cloak, like it busted through, and it went after Sarada, because I guess Papa Shin was trying to kill Sarada for whatever reason. I guess to hurt Sasuke even more. But Sasuke, like, doing the I'm fucking up. Doing the proper thing, like he jumped in front of her and like took the blunt of the effect. And he's all stabbed up with these swords and shit. I'm like damn, like this guy is really about to like fuck both of them up, like because Sasuke also activated his Rinnegan, and I guess Papa Shin didn't know about this at the time. Well, I think he did because he had that spy, whatever. But he said I'm gonna take yeah, that's right. He said I'm gonna actually take your Rinnegan. So as he went to do that, like Sakura came out of nowhere and like knocked the shit out of Papa Shin, and I'm like, oh damn, like Sakura came through with the clutch, like it was fucking crazy. And I'm at that moment, at that one time, Sakura became useful. I know, it's fucking crazy. I'm like, it took her all the way until Boruto to really utilize her strength in a positive way. I mean, again, she's done small things, but again, we're not gonna talk about that. For me, Sakura at that moment became really useful because she saved the hood. And Sakura's like, who is this guy? What's going on? And like Sasuke's like, we're trying to figure that out. And like Naruto's like, like I'm over here too. Like I'm you didn't check on me, bitch. Like I'm like, damn. Like, and then at that moment, she kind of like instantly kind of like lost that little bit of respect for him. I'm like, damn, like you didn't even check up on Naruto. Like this motherfucker got stabbed in the stomach. I mean, yes, Sasuke like took a lot of knives too, but I mean, damn, like Naruto, like damn, bitch. But again, so as they're consolidating, as they're grouping up and whatnot, Sarada's like, who are these people? Like and at that moment, I'm like, that's the Sannin, like that's the 3 Sannin, like these guys are fucking legend. Well, Naruto and Sasuke. I mean, maybe Sakura too. I don't know. But but yeah, so like Team 7's back. So it was kind of good to see the reunion of all 3 of them. Like it was real good. And it was at this one moment where where Sakura kind of turned and looked at Sasuke, and they had this like weird moment where they kind of like looking at each other, and they were just like glancing at each other, and she kind of glanced at Sarada, and she automatically ran to Sarada before she even like hugged Sasuke, which gained a little bit more respect from me, because it's all up and down today, but because it's all like, from the moment we were introduced to Naruto, like Sakura always had this thing for Sasuke, and at this moment, like she actually cared a little bit more about her daughter than Sasuke. So I was like, that's cool. Like Sakura did some growing in these couple of years. So I was like, like true shit. But but yeah, like as you're consulting everything, one of Shin's like that little monster, like that Papa Shin has, it kind of activated this teleportation jutsu, and at the same time, Papa Shin activated his little Mangekyo jutsu too as well, like on his head, that activates his teleportation from his end, and like Sarada like got sucked in it, and not Sasuke, but Shin and Papa Shin got sucked into it as well, I guess to make their escape, because they got beat up by Sakura. But as she pushed, as Sarada was getting sucked up into the jutsu, the teleportation jutsu, Sakura actually sacrificed herself, and like she got caught up in it. Like she kind of knocks Sarada out the way to like sacrifice herself, so she got sucked up in it, and and basically Sarada was trying to reach out, saying mom, like reaching out, try to save her, but it was too late and whatnot. and as we find out, Sakura was actually teleported to Papa Shin's like hideout or whatnot, and you know, she says at the end, like, I guess I'm in enemy territory now, and that's where the episode kind of ended. So this was a crazy episode, man. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of action, a lot of family problems, man. But great episode, guys. Great episode. I'm not trying to make this too long. I'm probably gonna cut some of this stuff out, but wow, guys. Episode 21. Let me know what you guys thought about it down below in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys enjoying Boruto? I'm starting to enjoy Boruto a little bit more because of the whole you know, Gaiden series, and you know, with we're actually seeing Naruto and Sasuke a little bit more. So that's the only reason why I'm gonna enjoy it. Like, as soon as this arc is over, I'm probably gonna go back to despising it, because you know, that's gonna be bitch Boruto's moment. So I'm gonna enjoy this while I can, guys. I'm gonna enjoy this while I can. But thank you guys for watching so much. This has been your boy, the Apex Uchiha, and let me know what you guys think about this episode down below in the comments. But until then, I gotta scatter. So take care, and remember to like, comment, and share with all your friends. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.